it's also important to highlight that I think the beauty of kind of what you're doing as well is you're not only talking with architects, you're talking with engineers, you're talking with
Mhm.
um, other careers, other professions, which I think has a lot of benefit to your own career because you need to coordinate with engineers, you need to coordinate with construction, depending on kind of what type of architect whoever's listening to this is, or engineer for that matter. And I think that just talking and communicating in that sense, I've interviewed. I'm a civil engineer, specializing in structures, but I've interviewed mechanical engineers, aerospace engineers, and understanding kind of what they do and how they do it. I think has a lot of potential in terms of what it can do for your career at the end of the day. Um, to me, there is obviously a benefit of having those conversations. Um, but like you were saying, it's all about like learning and having that open mind to understanding what other people are doing. Um, with
Yeah, and
mentor,
if you learn more about what others do,
yeah,
because I said it takes a village to put together a building, and I think architects need to get away from just being around architects all the time,
mhm,
because then they forget everybody else that they need to coordinate with and communicate with. And so it's if you understand how a mechanical engineer goes through his process or her process of all the calcs, then I know when the owner makes a change, what kind of information I need to give them, in what type of manner, how fast. But it's also an opportunity for the engineers to learn a little bit what architects do because we kind of, even with AI and pushing that we can render faster, then now clients are wanting renderings when we are in really early phases. And then when you put that in with BIM, like not all the lights and the ducts are in the same spot for where it needs to be for design iterations. So it creates this process of movement and how different people need to move that isn't always in sync with each other and how to communicate. And communication is key to the built environment and relationships as well. And if you're not fostering those relationships and understanding, it can be really hard just to kind of put everything together, or you end up redoing a bunch of work.
mhm.
And from the business side, that's time is money because a lot of fees are put together by billable hours. So if you're constantly redoing work and having to fix things, it hurts the firm's bottom line, which is already way too tight, in my opinion.